What's up, everybody? Chris Jacobs with Mecum Auctions, and today I'm in Stuart, Florida, which is about a 45-minute drive from West Palm Beach. And they say that Stuart is the sailfish capital of the world. Well, today I'm hunting a different kind of fish, barracudas in particular. I'm about to go see the Deering collection, and he's got a lot of great Mopars and a lot of great Broncos and FJs too. Why don't you come along with me? Brian, wow. Thank you for having me over to your collection, man. This is really impressive. As a Mopar guy, I apologize if I'm not looking at you the entire time, and I'm looking around because there's a lot to look at. Do you have a favorite?
Well, you know, I really love all of them. I really love the AAR Cudas, the Superbirds, but really I'm just a big Mopar fan. I don't really have one favorite, I just love them all.
What stands out about it is the originality and the cleanliness of the cars. Every single one of them is just show quality.
Yeah, that was my intent. So I purposely went out and looked at anything that was all original, very low mileage, broadcast sheets. Most of these things are original. Few have been restored, but that was my pretty much game plan.
So let's get into some of the cars individually and specifically and talk a little bit about the red Superbird.
Okay, well that is just a beautiful car. It's won all the awards. When I bought it, it came with all the documentation that fills a book this big.
Yeah, you were showing me the binder, and very impressive. And that documentation really does mean a lot to someone who's going to be interested in buying the car. Not to mention Rob Report cover car. That's pretty impressive as well.
I realized out of all the auctions I've been to, I've never saw that quality of a Mopar. All parts are original from the factory. It's a true survivor car, and I just had to buy it because it's a one of a kind.
Very, very clean, gets a lot of attention. You're expecting that to go for big dollars.
Yes, I really do. I mean, it is like a showstopper when people look at it. If a true collector is looking for a collector piece, I believe that's a car that fits that bill.
And the other two Superbirds going across the auction block with the red one. Tell us a little bit about the two other birds.
Well, the green one's a very, very clean car that has been restored. That is a 4-speed. It is a 440. It's in perfect shape. Everything about it is really, really nice. The blue one is a Richard Petty blue car. It's a racing engine. It has his autograph on the wing.
Just something about that Petty blue, right?
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful car, and the history of the car is the main reason why I buy it. Now, you know, when you can buy a car that has a broadcast sheet on it, has history on it, and other people know about the car, then that's what I go for. You know, I just want to make sure that it's a quality car and you're getting what you pay for.
And moving right down the line here, the 71 Hemi Cuda, real deal, R code. That is an amazing car.
Yes, now that car has only 15,000 miles. Pretty much everything on it is exactly the way it came. It's got the 71 fins on it. It's got the louver in the back. It's in mint shape, 4-speed. It's got everything you would expect for a Cuda to have. I love the car. I love the color.
Yeah, you see that Hemi Cuda badge on the side of the shaker, and then you look in the interior and you see the pistol grip 4-speed. That is the combination that everybody wants. This is going to be a showstopper in Kissimmee as well.
I love the AARs. The 340 is a great engine, but when you can get a beautiful car with a Hemi and a 4-speed, that's about as rare as it gets.
So you've got two Hemi Super Bs, one from 69, one from 71. Do you have a preference in body style? Because they're radically different.
You know what? They're both great. The 69 Super B is stunning. Just a fabulous car. It's been in a couple magazines, and it's reported as one of the, if not only the best survivor with a Hemi that's out there. It's extremely clean, all original parts, just a very clean, fabulous car.
And you've got a great example of the end of the run of the Hemi, that's 71 Super B, which used to be part of the collection of a good Mecum friend, Tim Wellborn. What auction did you pick that car up at?
That was in the Kissimmee auction. I believe it was 2020. That's been a fabulous car. I mean, I drive it, but we love it. I mean, you drive it on the road, everybody's turning their heads. I mean, it's just a great car.
All right, now let's talk about my favorite Mopar. It sounds like it's one of your favorite Mopars. You've got two of them, which I love. the AAR Cuda.
Yeah, the yellow one, it's a 340 with a 4-speed, all the package that it should be. Very, very clean. It almost drives like a brand new car. The 340 is a very, very good, reliable motor, but it's an AAR, and every time you see one come up, their ears kind of pop up. I love both colors. They both stand out. They're both fabulous cars. I can't say more about them.
And what made you have to have the second one?
Well, let me tell you what. I mean, I fought real hard for a third and a fourth, but I just got outbid. I just love them both.
Super rare. They only made 27, 24, I think, exactly. And they're both 4-speeds,
Yep.
which is fantastic. And they've each got unique touches, too. For instance, the yellow one's got the elastic bumper. The green one's got the rear window louvers. Did those specifications mean something to you when you're looking to buy cars?
I like the ones that have the louvers because those are kind of unique. But, quite honestly, when you're looking at this type of car, they're so rare to get a clean one with low mileage on it. That's good enough for me. You know what I mean? I know, don't get me wrong, if they have extra things, that's a bonus.
Which of the cars in your collection that you're selling are you going to miss the most?
Probably the red Cuda, the 71 Cuda, and the 70 orange Superbird, just because they're the hardest to get, they're the hardest to find, and I don't think I'm ever going to be able to replace them because I just don't think that these type of cars come up that often.
Now, obviously, the Mopars are the feature of your collection, in my book anyway, but you also have a bunch of really great Broncos and FJs going across the block.
Yes, and that started as when I was a kid. I did have the hot rods, but living out in California, I ended up having a Toyota Land Cruiser. And that was just too much fun. So I kind of got hooked on the Land Cruisers as a younger kid. Between the Bronco and the Land Cruisers, I just enjoy them.
It's one of the hottest segments of the collector car market right now, the Broncos, the Blazers, the Jimmies, the FJs. And you've got one in particular that is super valuable, very, very nice, the Gateway Bronco.
Yeah, that was a Bronco that was in the Orlando auction, and it just stood out. But it's basically just a retro mod that is perfect. I mean, it drives like a dream. It starts like a dream. It's in absolutely perfect shape. As soon as I bought it, my phone rang like for 4 days with people calling up and wanting to buy it again. I mean, it's fast. I mean, it just runs really good. I can't say enough about a Gateway Bronco.
Yeah, their attention to detail is unbelievable, and the quality of the build, as you mentioned, is superior. They road test their vehicles before they ship it out to their clients, and I've never seen a Gateway Bronco that I haven't just absolutely been wowed by.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like a brand new car with the technology, the brake system, the electronic system, the AC. I mean, everything. It's almost like you're driving a brand new vehicle.
And talk about the other Broncos that are in your collection.
The green one out there, it's a Blueprint 302. It has a soft top on it. It's extremely fast. It runs very well, drives very straight. Fantastic vehicle.
I have no doubt that all of them will get snapped up just based on how hot the Bronco market is. And what about the FJs?
The red one out there has a 350 with a 4-speed. It's got a 6-inch lift kit in it. It's bad. It goes really good. It's kind of like a sleeper. The other ones have a straight 6, but they're in very good shape. There's a lime or more of a forest green, kind of like a Survivor, that is just original. You know, it has the plaid seats in it, so if someone really wants like the old school original one, that's out there. And there's a FJ43, which is the longer bed. So there's kind of a smorgasbord that people can pick through.
And of the FJs and the Broncos, any one of those that you might miss in particular?
Oh, the Gateway is going to take it. Gateway by far.
All right, let me ask the big question. Why are you selling them?
Well, I have some other eyes on some other cars, but really planning, and quite honestly, the fun is on the hunt and going to the auctions. And I really second guessed myself if I wanted to put these up, but at the end of the day, I just made a decision, just to go ahead and do it and see what happens.
And why did you choose the Kissimmee auction to feature your collection?
Well, one, it's coming up this time of year. It's a lot closer for me, and it's a huge auction. It's a 14-day auction. They do a fantastic job. A lot of families go there, and I thought it was the right event to put my cars in.
Well, hey, Brian, it's been such a pleasure visiting your collection. Looking at these cars is one thing, but any possibility of maybe driving one?
Absolutely. Just pick out whichever one you want to drive and we'll take a ride.
I think the choice is pretty obvious.
Okay.
Lemon Twist AAR?
Sounds fun.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yes. All right, here's my favorite part of the day. I actually get to drive my Mopar dream car. Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome.
I may not come back.